Hey everyone, Lyle here from West Tennessee Gold and Silver Exchange, and today we have this collection of silver that was recovered from a house fire. Stay tuned. Hello and welcome everybody. My name is Lyle and I own West Tennessee Gold and Silver Exchange here in Savannah, Tennessee. I do a lot of videos of all of the cool collections that come into the store, a lot of unboxing videos, a lot of other coin related content. So if you like that kind of stuff, make sure you like and subscribe so you can stay up to date on all of the cool things that come into my very small coin shop. And on today's episode, I got this collection that the seller is one of those recovery people. They do a lot of remodels and stuff. So they went into a house that was burned, and they were able to get this stuff out before they started remodeling or tearing down, doing whatever they were doing. Not sure what they do. They probably just tear down homes, but they go in there and reclaim things. And this was one of those reclaims. He said that there was other stuff too that was melted, and I was like, man, you guys should have brought that stuff in. That would have been really cool to see. But we got some stuff in here. I don't think there's any key dates or anything like that in here. I think this is all just like really cool toned smoked stuff, like this one right here. This maple has got some really crazy toning on it, and from smoke. And let me see what it smells like. Yeah, kind of smells like smoke. So this thing was, these coins were definitely in a fire. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and separate everything, and we'll look through it, see if we can find anything cool. Stay tuned. All right, I'm back. I got everything separated. As I was getting things in order, I did find these two Indian head cents right here. We have a 1899 Indian cent with no liberty, pretty worn. That will go into the Indian head cent bin. And same with this 1905, not key dates. I believe the 1908S and the 1909S. And the 1909 is a better date, but those would be the ones to look for in the 1900s. The 95 and the 1899 are not any key dates, so they will go into that bin. Also, I found this right here. It's the Carver Washington commemorative. That's really cool. I don't think I've ever had one of these in the store before, but there it is. It is the commemorative coin from 1952, I believe. I believe this was the last commemorative until they did the Washington one in 82. I may be wrong, but I believe that is correct. They did this one in 52, and then they went 30 years or so without doing any commemoratives until that Washington one. That is pretty common. I've had it numerous times in here before, but I have not had this one. And pretty cool that it's loose. I believe it was part of a set this one came in, but I got a loose one right here. Pretty exciting to have one of those in the store now. And next we got, I had some Mercury Dimes in there, and all of these look to be the common dates. Here's one that we can't tell what the date is. It's a 1920 something or other. Let's put that under the microscope. See if we can somehow read a date. Looks like it might actually just be 1920. I think that might be it, 1920. That is a common year. The ones on these that we want to find, I believe, is the 16D and the 28D, I believe, are the two main ones of the Mercury Dime. Nope. Get that microscope. Here's another one that we can't really see the date. Pretty worn. Can't even see the second date. It's a 19 something or other. Pretty worn. All of these will more than likely just go into the junk silver bin. But check this one out. It's got smoke, kind of gave it a nice a little tone to it. Right here. This one doesn't actually look to be in bad shape other than the toning and the smoke. My phone's ringing. I will be right back. All right, I'm back. Let's take a look at that Mercury Dime again. Has that cool toning on it right down here. And this Mercury Dime looks to be in pretty good shape. Let's take a look at it under the microscope. See what kind of detail we can see on it. And it doesn't look too bad, really, other than it's been in a fire. And that toning makes it look really cool. Right there, all that toning, all of those different colors, definitely caused by the smoke of the fire. Here is the reverse. Let me see if I can. There we go, that looks better. And that one is a D, Denver Mint. There we go. That's a nice looking Mercury Dime right there, 1943, pretty common. But this one was recovered from a fire. And these guys will more than likely just go into the Mercury Dime bin to be sold as regular dimes. And here we have a lot of rosies. Again, rosies don't really have any straight key dates. They might have some varieties and whatnot. But some of these are going to be pretty cool because they have like this toning. Come on, camera. There we go. This one's got that smoke tone to it. It's really cool. Definitely really cool looking dimes here. I wonder why some... These were probably in a stack like that, and the ones that are in the bottom that really didn't get hit by the smoke too much are the ones that look better, like these guys. Doesn't look like they were touched at all. But then you get to some of them, and they're just like scorched. But these are all silver dimes. They're all pretty cool tone dimes. Look at this one right here. This one really got hit by some smoke. The 1957 Rosie. Really cool. These will more than likely all just go into the junk silver bin. All of these dimes. They are still 90% silver, even though they got a little bit of some smoke tone to them. And we got the quarters. Again, same with the quarters. We got a 1945 that got pretty toned. This is a common year, 1945. We've got another, this is a 35 right here. 1935 with some toning all over it. The 35 is common as well. It's the 32D is, of course, one of the stars of the Washington Quarter. So we always look out for that just to see if we can find some, but rule of thumb is 40s and 50s are usually pretty common. So I weed through those really quickly, and then I stop when I see a cool one like this one. It's 1964 toned quarter. Nice purple toning. Let's take a look at that under the microscope. There it is. In God we trust. Here is the reverse. You can see some of that toning on there. Man, these guys definitely smell like smoke. It's not the first time I get a collection that was recovered from a fire. I have another one that I just got in a few days ago. From one of the many times I was here when I was working on the pipes and stuff and working on the flooding. Somebody came in with this collection, but it was also in a fire, and that one was in a it's in a folder. It's in a folder, and the folder's all scorched. Nothing really good in there, at least nothing that I can really see. Oh, here we go. This is a 1934, not a... it is a common coin, the 34, but the cool thing with the 34 is that they have a heavy wee or a light wee, and this one is the heavy wee. In God We Trust, it is pretty heavy, heavily stamped, and on the other ones it would be weak. Not that there's much of a difference between the two, but it is a different variety of them, of the 34, but this one is the heavy. And we've got some more. This 64 looks pretty cool with that tone. But these are all pretty common coins. Nothing looks to be a key date or anything in this collection. It might have just been somebody's silver stack that burned in a fire. Here's some more. 66. These guys right here. There's a 46 and a 62 with some tone all over them. Smoke tone. Yep, smells like fire. So these guys definitely were recovered from a fire. Now let's look at these halves. We got a couple of halves here. Nothing too spectacular. We got two 1964 halves with some of that tone all over them. Here's some walkers. Walking Liberty halves. We've got a 34 and a 37. Again, common years. 34 looks pretty rough, but this 37 has some really cool toning on it. Look at that, guys. That's some nice looking tone on this 37. Not bad at all. I kind of like the way this one looks. Might put it in a flip and keep it for myself, or you might see it in an auction. Who knows? All right, up next, we got these maples that, not in the best shape in the world, but pretty cool looking. Look at this one. 2008. Canadian maple with toning all over it. Again, these were recovered from a fire. House burned down. And I guess the guys that do the demolition, or they go and see if they can fix things, they end up going in there and salvaging this stuff, and then they sell it. Here's another 2008. Slight tone up there. Not 100% sure what I'll do with these guys. They are cool, and they're still silver. I mean, it's not like it's not 1 ounce of silver here. But people do tend to want to get it cheaper just because it looks a little iffy, but it's still silver. They're still 1 ounces. That doesn't belong. And they're all maples, Canadian maples. Let's take a look at that. That tone on the maple leaf right there. Let's look at that under the microscope in a second. But you can definitely see all of those crazy colors in there. The obverse didn't really get hit much. It's the reverse that did. Let's take a look at that with the microscope. Oh, wow, look at those colors. That is a nice looking silver 1 ounce Canadian maple. That's a nice one right here, guys. I actually really like this one too. Probably won't keep it. I'll probably end up selling it like I sell the other ones. And my camera said there was somebody at the front door, but there's nobody there. And here's another one that's kind of got a little bit of cool toning on it. Not as much as the other one I just showed. But let's take a look at that one under the microscope real quick. This one's got that light tone all over it. Really cool. Definitely cool. Oh yeah, up there is really cool. Looks like there might have been some water damage on it too. Well, that's cool. So those are all of the maples I got. Let's see how many there were. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 maples. So I got 10 maples there. And last but not least, in this little collection of damaged coins, we have some silver eagles. Let's see what kind of years we got here. First up, we have this 1987, guys. We have a 1987 a silver eagle. I got the maple leafs in my head. This one's got some pretty cool toning down there. From 1987. Really cool. We've got an 87, 1 year away from the first year. And American Silver Eagles do have key dates as well. The 86 would be considered a key date. The 94, the 96, also key dates. There's also a few other ones in there that are better dates. I believe 95 and 97 are better dates. I could be wrong, but I think I'm correct. Here's another 87. We got a 2008. 2008 right here, just like those other Canadian maples. I believe all of them were 2008. And here's one from 2014. So far, 2014 is the earliest year in this collection that I've seen. So this might have been somebody's silver stack that was burned in a fire, and they either never recovered it or something happened to them and the property was sold, and then guys coming in to do the demo reclaim stuff, and here we go. 2008. Another 2008 right here with some light toning down there. Another 2014. Not sure what I'll do with these, because I guess they're kind of damaged, but then again, they're kind of cool. Kind of cool that they were reclaimed from a fire. I mean, this stuff probably just would have been buried when they demoed the house, never to be seen again. Here's another 2014. And I did check all of these. I'm almost positive I did. Normally, I don't take anything unless I check it. So when somebody brings in tubes, I do crack open the tube and check them. Can never be too careful. Some people might get mad at me for that, but it's not your money, guys. It's not your money. What if I bought a tube of silver eagles and the top one was real, but the other 19 in there were not, and then I sold it? Like, I'd be in trouble. So don't get mad at me for busting those open and checking every single one of them, because you have to. That ain't no joke. Here's another 2014 right here. 2014 American Silver Eagle. Not bad. And then we have, there's a different date right here. It's the 1993. This one got some crazy tone on it. That dark purple tone. We'll look at this one under the microscope in a second, but first I want to show you the last one, which is a 2014 with a nice stripe of tone right there. Some more tone right there. Nice, almost looks black. Blackish purple is what it looks like. Looks like it might even be a marker, really. All right, let's take a look at this one again. This one is the 1993 American Silver Eagle with that crazy tone all over it. The rims even got the crazy tone. Let's take a look at it under the microscope, see what it looks like. Here we are. 1993, guys. I was 8 years old, hanging around, and this thing was being minted. Then it ended up in a fire. Somebody dug it out, and here it is. That one's a cool looking one too. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for tuning in, because that is everything I have to show you on this collection of reclaimed coins from a fire. So until next time, guys, I will see you later. Have a good day.